Okay, good to see you, everyone. My name's Angus Webb. I'm the CEO and founder of Dynamon. So Dynamon is a data analytics software company that spun out from the University of Southampton engineering department 5 years ago. And we provide tools to the commercial transport industry to help them maximize their sustainability. And the thing I'm here to talk to you about today is our latest tool, Zero, which is an AI tool to help commercial transport companies transition more effectively to zero-emission vehicles. And the reason this is important is because zero-emission vehicles present the most significant challenge to the commercial transport industry because they're currently more expensive than internal combustion engine vehicles and less capable. Okay. And that's obviously very important because in the commercial transport world, cost is everything, and reliability. Think of any supermarket operation, any delivery operation. It must work, but it also must work profitably. So we developed Zero to address these key challenges for zero-emission vehicles. And the diagram on the right there explains how Zero works. So the key input data sources are the fleet geospatial data, which is their telematics data and or their routing data from their existing platforms that they already have. We don't provide any hardware for this. And also going into the to Zero is our EV performance database that we've been building over the last year and will continue to build. And this enables fleets to identify which EVs are best for their specific fleet operation. It enables them to identify where electric vehicles can replace existing internal combustion engine vehicles. And it also enables them to identify what charging infrastructure they require. And charging infrastructure is almost as big a challenge in itself as the vehicles. And then going on from that, if you've got charging infrastructure, you also need to supply electricity for your charging infrastructure. And it's really important to understand that so you can ensure that your depot locations as a commercial fleet has the electricity when you need it. So as I mentioned, in addition to geospatial data, Zero analyzes EV performance data. And there's very little useful data out there about EVs. And so we've developed our own proprietary vehicle testing program, which enables Zero to predict how a specific EV will perform within a specific fleet operation. And so we've developed this testing program that tests vehicles in both the real world and in the laboratory environment to really understand and build a model as to how an EV will perform. And that included testing vehicles down to very cold temperatures and up to very high temperatures to build these digital twins of specific EVs and their performances. So here's an example of Zero, the tool, in action. So what was really important to us is it had to be very intuitive to use. These companies are extremely busy, and they needed something that was slick and easy to use. And we developed this alongside a number of fleet partners. So fleets are able to log into Zero like any software product and see all their vehicles, all their existing journeys, and be able to easily click on a vehicle on a journey and see how an EV will perform on that operation. So they can drill right down to the individual journeys, and on the right-hand side, they can aggregate that all back up to be a very clear overview of, okay, what vehicle configuration, what charging infrastructure configuration will work for my fleet operation. And we've had immensely positive feedback by designing it this way. So yeah, as I said, we developed Zero alongside fleets, really important fleets who've got very sort of critical operations, and it was really important for us to do this. We didn't want to develop this in isolation and then bring it to market and see what fleets thought about it. We worked alongside some of the most significant fleets in the UK, including Sainsbury's, Royal Mail, Wincanton, etc. And we also worked very closely with commercial data providers. So on the left-hand side, they're all the commercial data providers that fleets commonly use in the UK. So all the integrations that are required. So we're very happy that fleets have been involved in this project from the beginning, and that's resulted in a tool that we have a lot of commercial interest in. So we're very very grateful for that strategy. So yeah, thank you very much.